There we go. And here we are in the Shinjuku ghetto again. So, at the Enforcers headquarters, some Astraeus dudes are talking about the situation. Jeremy lost so much face in the Zero incident that he's now known as Orange. And the dude at the bottom is Isqui, and he's concerned for Britannia's outlook, because the Enforcers are on the payroll, but Boro, the dude at the top, has no problems ditching Britannia whenever, because who gives a shit. Yeah, they're more worried about the Gilgamesh hunting for Proto 1. They've got the idea that Kiriko is a Gilgamesh agent and they want to take him out before he can report back. And while he has the support of the Resistance, though, that's a mixed blessing, because that gives him, like, while it gives them the perfect excuse to throw all of the police at him, and Britannia wouldn't mind if they wrecked the ghetto at the same time, that does mean that he does have backup. And here's a Proto 1, aka Phantom Lady. And they've got a machine ready for her. So Lelouch goes home to find C2. Casually having tea with his sister. And he's like, wait, what, duh? And Nunnally assumes that C2 is Lelouch's new girlfriend, and C2 teases it with like, oh yeah, we have a promise. And Lelouch is like, oh, no, fuck. So he's like, this way, we're going to my room right now. And then he's like, oh jeez, wow, so feisty. I can't believe you've made my brother feel. He's like, not like that! It's not like that! Which weird lady? C2? C2 is when the Resistance went to get poison gas from Britannia, it turned out that in the big capsule wasn't poison gas. There was this lady instead, all tied up, and she is the one who gave Lelouch his power. And she was shot, and Lelouch thought she was dead, but actually she's alive. She knows that he's been experimenting with his Gaius, and that's why he then summarizes the rules. And like in the show, he did different experiments to like systematically figure it out. He's got the range nailed down to about 270 meters. It has to be eye to eye, and it can be reflected like a laser. That's fine. And its orders are absolute, regardless of the target's own personality. And they have no memories of its effects. And he's not aware of any time limit on it. Damn! Remember the fucking spoiler thing? Jesus fucking Christ! But like, it's all bullshit, really. Like, all the rules get bent or broken, mostly, apart from like one. He thanks her for getting him ahead of schedule on destroying Britannia, and she wonders if his power is big enough to do that. And he says that he was planning to do it without the power anyway, so you know. But anyway, C2 is a massive military secret, which means she doesn't have to try very hard to hide because nobody knows she exists. And she's gonna move in and demands that Lelouch hide her. And Lelouch is mostly against this for his own safety. He had big plans, and he doesn't really need that hanging out. But C2 just says, well, I promise I'll help you. By the way, this bed's mine. And they talk about the orange thing and how it was a huge bluff, and how he just went up and sounded really confident and was like, oh yes, I will tell you about orange. And it was like, oh, what's he talking about? Like I said. Meanwhile, Suzuku's been released from all charges, and Lloyd is hella happy. And Suzuku's been inducted into a special operations program, and he's now the official pilot of the Lancelot. Lloyd gives Suzuku a little teasing, wondering if his experience with the court has disillusioned him with Britannia, and Suzuku just says that there is something I must do from within Britannia. Cecile at the top there suggests that Suzuku has a rest, and he's like, yeah, alright, bye. Goes off. And she and the Count discuss Suzuku's past, or more accurately, his father's, Genbu Kurorugi, the last Prime Minister of Japan. He resisted Britannia until the end, but changed his mind and then surrendered and killed himself. And ironically, his surrender might have prolonged the fighting, because Britannia never had to defeat Japan. They just went and go, oh, this is ours now. So the resistance are all like, their big phrase is, Japan hasn't been defeated yet! Right? So some 11s consider him a traitor to the country, and now his son Suzuku is an honorary Britannian, so, you know, not brilliant. These two then wonder what he had in mind, but they just say the resistance doesn't have much longer, the new viceroy will be here soon. And Suzuku's downtown, minding his own business, when a girl with pink hair falls out of a window and lands on him. Just fucking literally out of a window onto him. Bonk. Relina passes by and is like, are you two alright? She recognises the woman, and the woman says that she's been chased by an unsavoury fellow, and is like, please, won't you protect me? And Relina's like, is she incognito? What's up with that? Euphemia. She addresses the three of them, because Hiro's here, and asks again to escort her to the Shinjuku ghetto. But her name is Euphemia. Yuffie. And here we are at a familiar place, and she introduces herself as, Yuffie? And then Relina introduces herself, and this is Hiro. And Yuffie's like, oh, so this must be your boyfriend. And then she goes, no, you were following her quietly from far behind. Maybe it's only you who likes her. And Hiro's just like, duh. But Yuffie says that they should be friends. And then Relina is like, you know what, good idea. Hiro, tell me about yourself. And Hiro's just like, and just says, I'm not answering. Suzuku tries to get a cat to play with him, but there you go. Nya. Shh. And it attacks him instead. He tells Yuffie that he likes cats, but they never like him back. And she says, only very kind people can hold a one-sided love like that. Both Suzuku and Hiro both. And Hiro's like, duh. But yeah, remember what I said about how in Japan the default response, like in the Western world, the default response is, oh, I want a man with a sense of humour. In Japan, it's I want a man who's kind. So it's like, oh, only someone who's kind would be like that. And then Yuffie says it's her last day of break and she wanted to see Japan. And she was a student before, and everyone's like, oh, what school are you going to? And she doesn't say. And Suzuku and Relina fill her in on destruction caused by the fights with the terrorists. And they point out that the Britannians caused most of it. Hiro asks Suzuku straight why he, the son of former Prime Minister, is now an honorary Britannian. And Suzuku says that he was 10 during the occupation and he saw a lot of badness in the world. And he thinks there's a lot of people trying to fight it, including Celestial Being and the Colony Gundams and the Resistance. And he wanted to be one of those people. And then Relina asks why he wanted to do it under the Britannian flag. And he says the question of why he would side with them with his past is like the big problem. And she thinks it must have been for a good reason for that he did it. Maybe he thought that he was siding with the winner, and that if he supported Britannia taking over the world, then war would end. But Suzuki doesn't have an answer for why he did it. And Relina then apologises for pushing it. But she wanted and does still want his answer, if only to answer her own doubts. And then she asks Hiro to join her and search together for an answer to stop war. And Hiro is like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you, lady. And then Suzuki just says, "My dad had to die, and I have to do something so that death doesn't go to waste." Then, gunfire. Suzuki recognizes it as the goddamn police trying to burn the place down. Classic. Has she tried killing all the... No, Relina has an equally ridiculous and opposite stance. But, scenario 8, the Princess and the Witch. Relina ends up subscribing to absolute pacifism, where you just don't do anything ever. It's like Wing, like Double O and Wing, two sides of the same coin, and they're both ridiculous. But Wing, like, dialed up to 11. So some nightmares and ATs and police show up. Jeremiah has authorized everybody to fire at will, even if they tear down everything. And he's like, wow, I can't believe we've been forced to work with the enforcers and taking orders from Lord Orange. Ain't brilliant. Meanwhile, Suzuku and everybody are horrified that Britannia would do that against a place where people live, and Hiro is just fucking gone somewhere. And the enforcer moves towards Suzuku, and apparently doesn't see them. And the Wing Gundam flies in to deal with the problem. So Hiro takes out the thing, and his Gundam turns towards the thing, and Relina is like, oh, the Hero must be the pilot of that. Why did he save us? And Hero is also like, damn, why did I save Relina? Her dying would be very convenient. And Mr. Orange wants to get some honor back by slaying a Gundam, and orders everybody to get the wing. And hopefully, like the Z2 version of this song is allowed on YouTube, because I've seen it. So hopefully, I don't get fucking all the videos destroyed again, because they just forced that shit to play on me. They just take Yuffie's moment away from me? What are you talking about? Yuffie's got like 500 moments. That camera. Look at this fucking dude with his rocket gun. Yeah, Super Robot Z2, The Wings of a Boy That Killed Adolescents. So, it's allowed on YouTube. I don't know if it's banned in any countries, but it's not banned worldwide like the actual song is, for some fucking reason, to ruin my life. There's still time. There's still time for Yuffie to do things. Yeah, bust the rifle, this fucker. Taking you down, enemy Gundam. Yeah. Hero, he only laughs when he murder a man and when he dodge a missile. He's truly the life of the party. Love that dude. Me, 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 me. Nice level up, buddy. Oh no, the Polytheus. Flippin' colony Gundam! What you just did was pointless. But up till now, shitty strangers, man, get fucked. Bam, banana. Okay, and then Suzuku gets Yuffie and Relina in a safe place, and then he heads out like, "What are you gonna do?" And he's like, "What I can. That's why I became an honorary Britannian in the first place." And then everybody else shows up. Zero is like, "Hero, you dingus, you deployed without my permission." And Hero's like, "I don't care." He's like, "I'm the leader, you gotta do what I say." And Crow diffuses the argument. He's like, "Yeah, alright, there's a fight going on, right?" And he says, "And also, let's be heroic for the Japanese, right?" And then Zero reacts to the mention of heroism. And, but Crow's right. We've got a ghetto to defend. And a red AT. Asks Kiriko if he knows anything about it, and he refuses. And then Tamaki's like, "Yo, dude, I asked you a question. What up?" And then Hiro says, "Well, if he doesn't want to," like he says, "talk later. We have a fight." And he's like, "You friggin' two silent jerks." And Juo's like, "Ah, Hiro, you're all fired up. So let's go in." And he's all running in with a Gundam and shit. What's up with that? It's wild, dude. And Zero tells Kiriko to handle the AT, and Kiriko responds with a "Roger." And it's like, wow, these two really talkative today. Mystery. I don't know if it... No, yeah, there is another pink-haired Peace Princess, isn't there? But she's not like super PC though, is she? And there's a Peace Princess who isn't pink-haired. Marina. Like, in Wing, it's Relina, and then the lady who fills the same role in 00 is Marina. Like, you know. Beep, beep, beep. Let's go from Celestial. There's Felt. But she's not really a princess or nothing. She's not a magical baby. I ain't touching that. Have all the Gundam series? I've seen all of them except IBO. Like, cause isn't a princess either? Yeah, she is though. She's a pop princess. That definitely counts. And then she fucking becomes queen of humanity, right? So. I sort of want to not murder one of these dudes instantly, because they do still call her like the Red Devil. No, like Felt doesn't like do anything princessy though, so I'm still ruling her out compared to Marina, who's a literal princess. Oh my goddamn Japanese! Nipponjin. Great Grim Reaper coming for ya! Yeah, like Felt pretty much only fulfills the pink hair clause of the pink hair preachy princesses of peace. Yeah, no, Minerva's not in this game, and again, she's not, like you say, she's not the pink hair. I'm looking up a thing. Because I need to know it. Okay, yeah. That lady might be pink head, but I'm colorblind. But she's also a princess. She doesn't preach entirely for peace, though. She's not. She ain't like that. She ain't like that. Is Nesco in this? Nesco is not in this. Macross Frontier is in this. And then next game, Macross 7 shows up too, and then they're in it. Yeah, Crow's like, I did it, the numbers popped up. I'll continue for the victory of that. That poor AT man, he died as he lived, getting murdered by a man from space. Do you really? You use the shield, dude. Yeah, in Macross they want peace. They just like Min-May's what she learns over the course of Macross is fighting is bad, but sometimes you have to fight. Yelling about goddamn Gundams. That man. Stand invincible on this route. Very good. Look at this fucking bullshit though. So here's that AT. It's well modded. What's this disturbance in my chest? Is it the pilot of that AT? Lakers, do you feel insert Macross princess? I don't think there's a pink-haired princess in Macross Frontier. Like Cheryl's blonde, right? And Ranker's green hair. There's a dude with the nickname Princess, and his hair's blue. And a dude who doesn't yell about peace all the time. Wait, Yuffie lives in this? You'll have to wait and see. I mean, she ain't gonna die just yet, either way. She's only been in like 2 seconds. So please, spoilers, remember? Jesus fucking Christ, people. I didn't say she died either, but when you, like, let's be serious, you fucking came in and went, wait, Yuffie lives in this. Like, be fucking sensible now. But you'll just have to wait and see whether Yuffie lives or dies. Curse you, Zero! I appreciate your effort to try to cover it up, but it's okay. Just don't do it again. Let's find the thing. You don't do it. Unfortunately, I do have a button where I can like make you not be able to speak here, though. Like I won't, because it's completely unnecessary. But you know, I can literally tell you what to do here. Like there's a punishment involved. Not. I'm just saying, like, man, you know. Actually, I can, but I'm not. I wouldn't, because that's like ridiculous. You'd have to really fuck up to do that. Now I'm trying to find fucking Orangey. Okay, here we go. Zero. Okay, Zero versus him. He says, Zero, you took everything from me. He's like, that's untrue. I gave you the name of Orange. It's like, you will rue that taunt. I'll destroy you and print your head to the late Prince Clovis's grave. But he's like, damn you, Zero. I'm out. Cool catches him. He's like, Jeremiah, you're cheating in disgrace. He's like, cool, you respect me. But he's like, you got your hands dirty working with the enforcers. Now you're forced to retreat. You lost the assassination incident? And again, what's the deal with this Orange thing? So he's going to execute Jeremiah and then report him as having died to save face. The family's face, that is. Yeah, Mylene does have pink hair, you're right, but she'll be in the next one. But she also doesn't preach for peace either. And then the Lancelot flies in and gets in Cool's way. And he's like, I'm not going to let this stupidity go on. I'm not going to let you two fucking fight out and kill each other, you idiots. And then Jeremiah's like, ugh, saved by an honorary Britannian? Ugh. Strawberry blonde, that's pinkish kinda. No. It's not. No. Cool's ready to attack Suzaku to get Orange, and then Yuffie orders both of them to drop their weapons in the name of the third Princess of Britannia, Euphemia Libritannia. And Lucia recognized her, and Huyauza. It's the closest to pink we have. You know what? Instead of trying to force people to be pink, we could just go, there's not that many pink-haired princesses who preach about peace. You know. Like on that one. Instead of going, this square block will fit in this round hole, we could just go, there's not that many square blocks, actually. But, dimensional Quake bullshit. Dimensional monsters, Damon. The King of Britannia really, yeah, he does, like, he's got 1 million consorts. Dimensional beasts, what a time to be alive! Make them honourable pink princesses? There is no honour in the pink princesses. So, Jeremiah is going to take Euphemia to be safe. And then all the Britannians and police leave. Leaving only Suzaku behind, who goes, yes, my lord. Mystery Lady leaves and doesn't give us the part, but this isn't going to be canon anyway. Zero orders everybody to fight the goddamn monsters. And here we go. And Crow loves it because free money. And here's Suzaku. It's alright. It's alright. And now the SR point is defeat all the dimensional beasts within 3 turns of their arrival or whatever. The Daemons are bigger threats than the Resistance right now. As a soldier of Britannia, I'll protect the ghetto. These fucking things and their big dick, I hate them. Did that dude move and then attack? He's got a goddamn post-movement move? Who knows?
僕の動きにランスロットが応えてくれる。戦場にいる以上容赦はしない。最大パワーで撃つ。これで
He's just got a very strong gun that can kill him. Let's get this nerd in. Not what I wanted to see, but if you want to play, I'll bite. Look alive, partner. It's your time to shine.
一バチのギャンブルは主義じゃねえのさ。
Remember when Naruto's son's named Boruto? Because his son is also Bot? You demons, stop destroying the ghetto before I make you. You ready? You and me now.
いちいちビビってらんないんだ。
That's the best I got.
間違った方法で手に入れた結果に価値はないから。
Howdy, Tsushimaka, how you doing? This thing fucking big glowy dick, I hate it.
むざむざ当たりはしない。
I'm not fucking moving those two jokers, they're trash. Actual trash. You have to tell me if there's anything good in the AGDQs.
こっちに遊んでる余裕はないんだ。
And Callan fucking murders that dude with a big hand. And that dude.
僕は僕自身が信じた道を進む。
I'm too fast. Too fast. We did it. Nice work. Duo's like, yay. The Daemons disappear on their own after a bit, but we didn't really have time to wait because they would have sacked the entire city. And Crow again is like, oh, they're getting stronger. Way better than the data the Braster would lead me to believe. And then Euphemia and Escort shows up, and Suzuku says, hello, it is me. And she asks him to cooperate with her so that no one would have to lose anyone the way she lost her brother and Suzuku lost his father. And she orders the Knights to let Zero go in appreciation for her help defeating the monsters. And besides, can't just like start another fight in the ghetto when we just saved it, so... And as Suzuku leaves, he thinks... he's like, damn, Zero, next time we meet, it'll be as enemies. And Zero's got better things to do than go after him. And the other was like, wait, what could that be? And he's like, I'll tell you back at base. And then we get Hero, who's just like, Relina, who are you? The upgrades do carry over from the shitty Glasgow. And here we are meeting the new Viceroy, Princess Cornelia. And she's just arrived with her knights, Guildford, at the top there, and Dalton. She doesn't like what's going on in Area 11. And while Euphemia got out of one encounter with the famous Zero in One Piece, she needs to be more careful in future. Cornelia and Euphemia are sisters by blood. And Emperor Charles has loads of consorts, so many of the royalty are half brothers and sisters, but like full brothers and sisters like should not only exist. And Cornelia puts up a stern public face. She does have a weakness when it comes to Euphemia. And speaking of, Euphemia's got a question for her sister, but they'll talk about it later in private. Cool comes in to greet Cornelia, but she flies into a rage and flips him out and yells at him to cut the bullshit and go get Zero instead of coming to say hello. She's like, yes, yes, Your Highness. Zero's heard of the Viceroy too, and he's well aware that Cornelia is a battle princess with strong command skills, and she won't be nearly as easy to take down as Clovis. Kiriko's busy doing his maintenance again, but everyone can tell he's acting different from usual. Something about that red AT that tried to fight him. Zero's still thinking about the big plan he came up with, and he's ready to share. Be a force for good. And they need to change their image from a bunch of rebels to a band of heroic freedom fighters. So step one, put the heroic back in. If they can be the good guys, then Japan's support's as good as theirs. And Crow likes the plan. Callan's wondering how he's going to plan to do that, and Zero says, alright, let's drop the kidnapping plot of stealing Miss Dorian, and instead do anything else. I'll arrange something. Duo suggests that because Callan's already on our side, he and Hero don't really have a reason to stay at school, and Hero agrees and says that if I stayed there, I'd soon become someone else. And Duo's like, what do you mean by that? He's like, I cannot say. But right now, let's watch a speech being put on the TV by Charles Z. Britannia. And here's their headquarters there. The Britannian capital is at Pendragon, and it's in New York. And here he is. Here's Charles. And he says, all men are not equal. Some are born faster or more beautiful. Some are born into poor families. Others born frail or ill. We're all different in birth, in upbringing, in talent, Inequality is the nature of man, but so do men compete and wage war, and so humanity progresses. Inequality is not wrong. On the contrary, the wrong is equality. Look at the AEU and its equal rights. They are ruled by any fool who becomes popular, and the HRL with its equalised wealth? A pack of lazy sloths. But we Britannians reject that. Through competition and conflict, we progress. Britannia alone marches on towards a greater future. Even the death of my own son, Clovis, is a sign of progress. So fight, compete, steal, hunt, rule. That is the way of the future. All hail Britannia! And he rolls his R's a lot because he's voiced by Norio Akamoto, so not only does he roll his R's, he also rolls his N's somehow because he's fucking wild. And his trays is like, you know what? He's kinda right, sort of. And he's talking to Schneisel El Britannia, and he agrees. He comments offhandedly that he's not confident his father is fit to rule, but he does tell Trays that he just wants a bright future, whether he's on the throne or not. So Trays extends his hand in partnership, but Schneisel says that his goals aren't as lofty as Trays is. He just wants to fulfill his duties. And then both have a little laugh, and then they raise a toast to each of our and all of our futures. Clink. That's right, you go watch that trash. It's fine. You know what? Charles V. Britannia's kinda a douche. Yeah, like it's really easy for him to say that inequality is good because it makes people like drives humanity forward and progress happens when you're the most powerful man in the world. So you know, it's easy to go. Actually, all of this thing that makes me the best is actually good. But Rivals and Shirley are talking to Relina, and she's been having some trouble sleeping, and they wonder if it's something that weird kid did. He's like, nah, don't worry about it. They've already transferred out, so don't worry about it. They talk about the events of the Celestial Being path, and where Saji and Louise almost got killed in space, but Celestial Being saved them, which is weird. They may have lost 2 students in Hero and Duo, but Suzaku Kururugi's showing up. And Lucy's like, holy shit, he's alive. And Nina's like, wait, isn't that the 11 who was a suspect in Clovis' assassination? And it's like, yeah, I hate to be racist, Nina. And Relina lags behind thinking like, Hero never gave me his answer, but I'll meet him again one day. And then she yells, Hero, come back and kill me soon. Because that's Wing.